The drama in my life right now isn't even mine. It's like the shit I overhear in the school bathroom, and now I'm like invested. Yesterday I was in there minding my business, doing my business, and these two girls come in, not to use the bathroom. What they were talking about was wild. Now, before I continue, I'm not judging. It's your life. You do you. It's just crazy to hear. Now, I know a decent amount of people in my grade and the grade below me. So, then these people I didn't recognize, so which means they were like freshmen or maybe sophomores, but probably freshmen. So this one girl's like, oh my god, like I like your bracelet or like something. She gave her a compliment. And she was like, thanks, like I got it yesterday. Oh, where'd you get it? And she was like, oh, I stole it. And I was like, oh, okay. Stealing is not that uncommon, so that wasn't the big shock. And then the other girl was like, oh, it's so cute. Like, do you think you could steal me one? The other girl was like, oh yeah, like I can steal it after school. Like, isn't your birthday soon? Like, it can be your birthday present. We can like do it together. And I was like, oh my god, that's a really interesting way to bond. And then a third girl walks in and she's like, yo, not saying names, I got your shit. And then one of the girls walks away, and then the other two girls start making out. Again, you do you, like, pop your school bathroom, but they were like making out, and I'm sitting there like, they start doing whatever they're doing, and I'm sitting there like, fuck, I can't leave the bathroom right now. That's like weird. So they finish sucking face, and one of the girls is like, okay, like, I love you, bye. She leaves the bathroom, and then another girl came in. I could tell because I was washing their shoes. Another girl came in and starts making out with the girl that was just making out with the other girl who just did the drug deal with the other girl. And they're like macking on each other too. And then the new girl who just came in is talking about some like, oh, is your ex still bothering you? Like, God, she's so annoying. And the girl's like, yeah, she was just in here like stalking me. Like, it was so weird. I was like, oh, you, what? What? So then I come out the bathroom because I've been in there for a really long time. And I'm like, I give her like the like smile, you know what I mean? And she was like, hi. And I was like, hi. And then I went back to class. And now every day I've been looking at everybody's shoes trying to figure out who the fuck these girls were. Love you, and I will report back.
Get ready with me to go walk around my new neighborhood to see if there's any cute boys or girls that want to be friends. I just moved from California to Alabama, and I moved to like a small town in Alabama, and the road I live on is like a country road, like a little hot girl walk, if you will. Oh, my ring light. I forgot I had this. So I'm gonna go do like a little hot girl walk around my neighborhood. I don't know literally anyone here. The only friends I have are in Birmingham, and that's like 45 minutes from me. I mean, honestly, if nothing else, like the walk is so beautiful. It's literally all trees. Excited to like get out of the house though, because I haven't done literally anything since I moved here. Just kind of been like vegging out in my room. Just made this account like a couple hours ago because I have an account that has 50K on it, but none of my followers like talk to me on there. So I was like, okay, I don't really care if I have like a lot of followers. Like, so refreshing to like post on a new account because like I'm not as embarrassed to post because I don't like worry about it like doing well, you know what I mean? Because I literally have 4 followers, so like what do you expect from me? I think I'm just like overthinking everything, trying to convince myself like it's better to stay inside. I'm trying not to get like too carried away with makeup today. Best lipstick in the world. Okay, let's hope I walk by either a really cute boy or a really nice girl.
You know how everyone's talking about their friends that they had that secretly hated them? That reminds me of a tale. Story time. So this begins in 4th grade. There was a new girl in my class. Every time there was a new kid, I would love making friends with them. I was so shy in elementary school. Anyone who didn't have a preconceived connotation of me, I just wanted to befriend them. So I'm driving home from school with my mom, and literally like 3 houses down from me, I see her playing in her front yard. So the next day at school, I said to her, do you live in, and I said my neighborhood, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, I live right there. And she was like, cool. I don't know how we became friends after that, but we did. We were attached at the hip. We hung out every single day for years. Now we're in 7th grade. I'm noticing that she's starting to get a little boy crazy. If you've ever had a girlfriend that's boy crazy, you know where this story is heading. Girls that prioritize men and male validation, they're gonna choose guys over you. 10 out of 10 times. Every time I would hang out with her, she would be texting boys. We'd be jumping on the trampoline and she would stop every 2 minutes to pull out her little Envy phone and text some boys. As a 7th grader, she started doing acts with this one boy in particular, and I had no interest in that. I was literally 12. I was nowhere near that. So we were already starting to go on some different paths here. So one day we had another friend that was mutual, both of us, and we were all hanging out at my house. I need to give the girl a name. The boy crazy girl, her name is Anna in this story. Anna is like, let's go to the high school football game. And the other friend we were with, let's call her Cheryl. Me and Cheryl and Anna get there, and immediately Anna ditches us to talk to some boys. Me and Cheryl are just kind of there like, what do we do now? Also, this is one of like the first times that Cheryl has hung out with us. After like a few hours of Anna completely ditching us, she's just talking to these boys the whole time. And I do want to note too, these weren't even cool boys. They were kind of like weird. They were just gross. Like, I'm sorry. If you're gonna be obsessed with some boys, at least make them cute. Cheryl says to me, look, I'm nervous. I didn't tell my mom that I was gonna be here. It's getting dark. Like, can we please go back? I was like, yeah, like that's not a problem. So I call my mom to pick me up. I'm telling Anna, like, look, Cheryl has to go home. Like, I wanna leave. I'm not really having fun either. We're gonna go. You can come with us if you want. Things are about to get really juicy, but go to part 2.
These are weird things my best friends did or said, but trust me, these are not my friends no more, okay? Her parents didn't want her to come over to my house, and like I didn't really have a problem with it until it was like an everyday thing. Like I would always come to her house. I was like, girl, like what is the issue? Why can't you come to my house? Like she's only been at my house twice at that point. So I was like, girl, like what is the issue? Like, why can't you come to my house, right? It kind of seemed like she didn't want to tell me, but like I really wanted to know, so I kept on asking. And then she told me that her stepmom says that every single time she comes back from my house, she smells like curry. And it's actually weird because I never had curry a day in my life. I think it just smells like spices like, girl, I'm Hispanic. We don't make curry. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And anyways, curry smells good. So what the fuck are you on about? Like, and I told her that, and I was like, that's weird because my mom has never made curry ever. So like, and what's wrong with smelling like curry? Like, what the fuck? Clothes that I didn't want anymore that I was gonna like give out to like donation. So I asked her like, oh, do you want any of these clothes before I donate them? And she like took some of the clothes, right? They were stylish, they were baddie, right? She goes home and then she ends up telling me that her stepmom doesn't want me to give her those clothes, that I need it more. Girl, what do you mean I need it more? If I'm giving you clothes, I don't need the clothes back. What the fuck? Like, I honestly thought I was doing a good thing. Like, oh, if you want these clothes, just have it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. I'm getting new clothes, right? Like, what do you mean? I need it more. What? Another thing is when we stopped being friends, we're not going to get into why we stopped being friends, okay? I was posting a post on Instagram, right? And please tell me why the new best friend that she got after we stopped being friends within a week, her new best friend, right? She commented under my post saying some like rude shit. I don't remember what it said. Some shit like, oh, it looks like you're about to sneeze or some shit like that. Like she's trying to be funny. One thing about me is I will never get a little minion to hate on my ex-best friend. That's just weird. And it's just weird because I totally forgot that you exist. Meanwhile, you are literally sending your minion to hate on me. It's just weird. It's just weird because we never ended up on bad terms. Like it was just like a mutual, like we're not friends no more. You know what I mean? Another thing a friend did was when she first met my man. Now, fiance, she literally brought up my ex. First time meeting my man, she brought up my ex. I would never do that shit to my enemy. Okay. Also, another thing that friend did, one time we were hanging out together, like I was at her house, right? And she was on the phone with her man and he was on speaker. He didn't know he was on speaker, okay? And she told him like, hey, I'll call you back because I'm with my friend, right? I'm with Ari, right? And he literally said, verbatim, I'm not even lying about this. He literally said, oh, you're with that friend that looks like a man? Oh, you're with that ugly ass bitch named Ari? First of all, her man doesn't even know me. I never seen her man a day in my life. So where did he get this information? My best friend at the time. Like, girl, what? And if you're gonna talk shit about me and then seem like you didn't talk shit, at least fucking defend me when he said that. But that bitch stayed quiet. She was like, ooh. She got caught up, yeah. And then on top of that, she didn't even defend me when that happened. I literally had to yeah. Yeah. So let's just say that we're not friends anymore. This is the finished makeup look. I did post an in-depth makeup tutorial on YouTube, and I will be posting more videos on YouTube, so please go subscribe. The link is in the bio. As always, I love you guys so much. Bye!
I am fully aware of what y'all say about me. Number one, and I don't give a fuck.
My sister is currently doing my hair, so what better story time to tell since she's here than the story time of why we stopped talking. We actually stopped talking for like a whole year. This was in 2022 when I was still with my toxic ex. So this was on Valentine's Day, and Miss Kimmy over here was already 18, so she had a date for Valentine's because my dad at 18 started letting her like see guys or whatever. You need to talk too. It's your story time too.
We're not gonna agree on a lot of things.
This was like at the start of my TikTok career, and I was doing my makeup in my room for a video, and then me and Kim shared a room at the time. Her and my dad come in, and they're like kind of like arguing because I think Kim had gotten her date a gift, and my dad was like, you don't need to give him anything, like it's just a Valentine's date, like you don't need to give him anything. They just started arguing, and if you know my dad argues, just kept going and going and going. We're in the room, and I was doing my makeup, and I was listening to the whole thing. Okay, see, we're already having an argument while I'm not recording. My dad started like going on and on about it, and how he didn't really like her date, and that her date just seemed like a chismoso. Whenever he said that her date was a chismoso, and I was like, okay, maybe this was like petty of me, but like I popped in and I was like, yeah, even you know he is, because I didn't like her man either. No one really liked her man because her man was a chis. Okay, do you agree now that he was?
I agree, yes, but she didn't have no business in saying nothing. So yes.
Okay, but the thing is, you know what she had said? She was like, well, because you said that he wasn't gonna let me go out. Like, what the fuck was me saying? Yeah, even you know he is. That wasn't gonna make my dad be like, oh, you can't go out.
No, you're not going. It pushes him to be like, oh no, you're not going.
No, because the only thing he was telling her was not to give him a gift. So, like, he was telling her you can go. Like, he wasn't telling you can't go. He was telling you can go, just don't be dumb and give him a gift. That's what he was telling you. Did you end up giving him a gift?
Yeah, and I returned it.
Okay, so maybe I made a little petty comment, and I made that comment specifically because that guy had got it in my business too with my man, and you know that. And she knew that her man had gotten in my business with my relationship at the time. I said like, yeah, even you know that he's a chismoso. And this bitch pops out and she goes, at least he doesn't smoke weed like your man. And I got so fucking pissed. At this point in my relationship with this guy, my parents knew that I would talk to him and that I was with him. They just never let me like actually go out with him or anything. That was our situation, and I never wanted them to think anything or have a reason to think anything bad about him. So then Miss Girl over here goes and tells my dad, at least he doesn't smoke like your man. Like, yeah, I might have been petty, but like she actually said something to get me in trouble. Like I said was not gonna get her in trouble. He said he was chismoso before even I did, girl. I was just agreeing. I agreed to my dad's comment.
You know what's funny? That guy's fucking stupid ass motherfucker.
Exactly.
Hey, you're still.
Exactly. The point is also that my sister knew what my boyfriend at the time meant to me. She knew what it meant to me, and for her to like try to like say all that. Hold on, we're not arguing. We're telling a story right now. I was really mad. I was like, no way you're like gonna out him out like that. Like, my parents are never gonna accept him for me. My parents are never gonna like him.
At that point, he had already done multiple things for Mariam. She wouldn't realize it because she was in love. It's fine. But for me, it was like, okay, he's not worth it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you feel good about him. But like, no. At first I was mad, and then I was like, bro, he's not even worth it. So she didn't have to get in my business in the first place.
I was agreeing to my dad's statement. I wasn't like, yeah, dad, and he did this and he did that and he's like this and he's like that. After she said that, I was like so mad because like I would not take something like that. Like she knew too, like I would not like forgive something like that. So then I told her, I was like, you know what, you can find someone else to do your makeup on your birthday. And she was like, are you being serious? Like to her it wasn't that deep. I was like, yeah, girl, you can find someone else to do your makeup on your birthday. Her birthday was 2 days later, and we were supposed to go to a birthday dinner, and I was like, I'm not even going to your birthday dinner either. She didn't take me serious that I wasn't gonna do her makeup for her birthday. Like I didn't talk to her, and I was like, I'm not doing your makeup. And then her birthday came around, and my parents felt bad. Oh no, there was like a whole thing that happened before this. She had canceled her own birthday dinner. My cousin had asked for the day off to go to her birthday dinner, and she was like, what the hell? I just called off for her to like cancel her birthday dinner. So she was like, can we at least do something if she doesn't want to do anything? She was like, can we go like eat sushi or something?
On my birthday.
Bitch, you canceled your own birthday plan.
Why did I cancel them?
And me and you were not even good. Like, you fucked up.
I cancelled them because, first of all, you weren't gonna go.
So I was like, yeah, okay, we'll go out to eat. But then my dad said like, no, I couldn't go out to eat if it wasn't gonna be with Kim, like for her birthday dinner. She got so butthurt that we were gonna go out to eat without her on her birthday when she had canceled her own birthday dinners at first. That's why you snitched me out on everything else, huh?
Things that my exes did and I still stayed, except it progressively gets worse. Anytime I would fall asleep while texting him, I would get like 40 different text messages about how he was insecure and asking if I was out cheating, even though he definitely had my location. So every time I would literally have to apologize for sleeping. During the talking stage, this guy would jokingly talk about how I needed to delete all my Instagram posts. You know the mental like, oh, I saw it, now you can delete it. It was that. Fast forward to when we locked in now. He had my password because I had nothing to hide, but then he proceeded to go and archive all of my Instagram posts. I wasn't even on Instagram like that, so I found out like a week later. He lied and claimed that he never did it. So this guy played basketball, as most of them did. I definitely have a type. After one of his games, he got these two girls' numbers. I saw him talking to them, so I obviously asked. He was like, oh, it's not like that. You didn't hear the conversation. And he told me that I would be seriously stupid if I thought that he would cheat on me. This guy asked me if I was okay with him going out with his girl best friend on Valentine's Day because she was going through a bad breakup and he needed to be there for her. So I obviously told him like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. He ended up gaslighting me into thinking that I was a bad person for not letting him go. Not only did I end up apologizing, but I let him go. So this is the same guy that said I was stupid if I thought that he would cheat on me. I bought him an Olive Garden gift card for his birthday, and he used that gift card to take another girl on a date. The same guy that archived all of my Instagram posts, but whenever we would go on dates, he would do gross things as a joke. The main thing being pretending to fart whenever like a waiter came, which... One day I just got tired and I asked him to stop because it was gross and it was not funny. Literally did not speak to me for 3 days because I told him to stop. This one guy would send me workout videos on YouTube. Those videos I'd be like, oh, how to grow your boobs in 10 minutes. Not only would he send them to me, but he would FaceTime me while I did them. And I know I let a lot slide, but this last one truly takes the cake. So we're back to basketball / Olive Garden guy. I'm at his house and I peep that there is a hickey on this man's neck. It wasn't for me, so obviously I go pressing him like, what's on your neck? He tells me that he burnt himself with a curling iron. For reference, this man has short type 4 hair. Anyway, that's it everyone. Deuces, deuces, and deuces.
Here's some things that my ex did and I still stay. First, he killed my cat. He ran over my cat. He said it was an accident, but I have a Ring doorbell. Honey, that weren't no accident. But I don't want to accuse him of nothing, so I just left it. Second one, when I told him my uncle died, he laughed in my face. He just said he just was, like, awkward with emotions. I was just like, alright. Like, I do understand sometimes that is people's reaction to, like, that type of deep stuff. He thought my mama was good looking. Like, he told me that to my face. Like, he was like, your mom's real good looking. And he said that he wishes I had got my mom's jeans. He said I was built like Abby Lee. Yeah. There was a video of him going around kissing a guy. Like, when we were together. That was like, he had gone to a party a few days that he didn't tell me about. Like, he told me after, but he didn't tell me when he was going. And then there was a video of him at that party kissing a boy. Okay. Yeah, that one was a little controversial. And people in my town were like, you're still with him? Because everyone thought he was gay. And I'm honestly pretty sure he is. Or at least bisexual.
Do not get a random roommate in college, okay? Story time. I want to preface this by saying that I do go to a PWI. Okay, my mistake, my bad, not for long, I am graduating, but all of this what I'm about to tell you is produced by or surrounded by the presence of people, okay, sponsored by people, and if they ain't people, they are watched people, okay? So boom, the year is 2021. We are fresh out of COVID, but it was still going on. But the state that I am in, they don't really give a damn about COVID. So we are back in person, back in school, back in the dorms, and I'm a transfer student to this new college, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me, live in the dorms so I can acclimate to my peers, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to get some friends. That was a mistake. Nobody in my, hometown was going to the school, so I had to, you know, I had no choice but to like do the random roommate thing. And I had like 4 potential girls because I wanted to live like in like a little 2x2, like, you know, like the dorm with the 2 roommates and like the shared bathroom, and then the other side, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting paired up with like a girl that like I didn't really talk to, that I was supposed to stay in the other suite, but like it just ended up like we got the dorm together, if that makes sense. I don't know how to like describe it better. And like it's cool, it's fine, whatever. Like I said, like we weren't really that close, but like we did get to talking over the summer. And like she's from California, she's not like fully palm colored, okay? She's like a person of color. So I'm thinking, okay, like she's also from California, so I'm like, okay, this is cool. In the beginning, like everything is fine. I'm saying like we're doing all the roommate things, like we're like decorating our rooms together, we're going grocery shopping together. All of a sudden, like I just started noticing some like red flaggy behavior. First of all, like she joined up in a sorority, which is like cool. Like I also was kind of thinking about rushing, but I realized that I am black and I did not think I would have a great time, especially at a PWI. And that in turn kind of made us go to more and more frat parties as like the semester went on. And like I never really was like a party girl in the beginning. Like I kind of just wanted to like chill and like vibe out. But this girl would like go to a frat party. If she wasn't at a frat party, she would like literally be drunk every weekend. And trust, I get it. Like I was there with her. Like I said, like I wasn't really a big partier, so if we would go out, like I would get drunk, but not that drunk. Like this girl would be like violently fucked up like almost every weekend. Like I'm not even gonna cap. So that was kind of annoying for me because I did not sign up to be a babysitter, okay? Like we are roommates, you know what I'm saying? And like it just was not giving. Like, anyway, fast forward, like me and her and a couple of other friends from the dorm were all getting kind of like fucked up in my room one night. And this is occurrence number 1 where I should have beat her. I didn't want to be like, you know, that girl. And also being like a black and a PWI, like you really want to like, I guess make a good impression. I don't really know. Like I just was like not trying to like be problematic or whatever. But anyway, we was hanging out or whatever, and we was all kind of messed up. And I don't exactly remember how we got to this point, but randomly this girl gonna be like something nigga. What? And everybody literally was like, I almost said her name. They were like, let's call her Catherine. They're like, Catherine! Like, oh yeah. I wish I could remember exactly like what she said because it was crazy. But like I said, like we were kind of getting fucked up. But all I remember is she said the fucking N-word. And like everybody was like, what the hell's going on? But nobody really like, we moved on way faster than we should have. You know what I'm saying? So that was occurrence number 1. Now this second occurrence is something where I really had to literally hold myself back from beating ass. Okay? So boom. Like we are out at somebody's birthday party, another friend inside of the dorm. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cute. Like it's like a bunch of us, like probably like 10 or so little girls, like going to a really cute like restaurant, like kind of near campus. We're taking photos. Everything is fine in the beginning. Then we get inside and I don't even remember like what set me off. Again, I was kind of messed up. We did pregame. All I remember is just being like, what the fuck, nigga? Or something like that. Like something like da-da-da-da, nigga. And then this girl is literally going to go, I might mind you. Sorry, not really, but basically, this girl is going to go. Did she just call me a nigga or a nick? Like hard R. Like hard R. At the restaurant. Like this girl is going to say like at this like nice restaurant. Like nobody like really heard it, but like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you saying right now? Everybody was kind of just like, what? Like nobody was like, oh my god, because like we're in public. Like this is like a nice like restaurant. Or we're still like, so I literally get up and leave. Like I was like, somebody can fucking cover my food, and if you got a problem, you can fucking find me about it, because I'm leaving. She's gonna see us at a hard R, and I'm just gonna say, be like, what? Come on, bruh. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. I call my friend from back home. I'm like, this girl literally just said the hard R. Like, what do I do? Because I need to be some ass right now. Nobody from the dinner's coming out to see me. Nobody. I get it, like birthday dinner, but like nobody gave a fuck. Nobody was like my ally, like nobody. So I'm like, okay, I see how y'all bitches move. I was like, oh no, y'all ain't gotta worry about me. I'm good. Like y'all ain't gonna come out and check on me. What the fuck ever. So yeah, I think I ended up like going back inside and, you know, trying to just kind of keep it cute for a little bit. Pay for my little meal, you know, wish the birthday girl happy birthday. Cause she didn't really do nothing to me, but like her silence was enough for me. Took a Uber home by myself. We all linked together in the beginning, not no more. There we are. And that was the end of that. Like, you know, could I have done more? Yes. Could I have beat her ass? Absolutely. But like after that, like I just didn't. it wasn't worth it to me anymore. Like, I never really brought that up after that, because I was like, if you don't really realize what you did wrong, like, you're a lost cause. Like, I was like, there's literally no point of like talking to you or like trying to get through this. So I just kind of like started keeping my distance, and we started, you know, hanging out with like other people, you know what I'm saying? And that also was a bit of an issue, but that's a whole other fucking story, okay? I guess that's like the end. All that to say, like, don't get a random roommate in college, okay? Like, I know that we're like, oh, like, I'm serious. Like, you gotta vet these people out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm trusted to think that maybe, like, you know, just because, like, she's POC, that she would know better. No, she doesn't. She didn't. Like, I take accountability because I was not proactive in, like, being like, hey, that's not cool. But, like, I just felt like we should know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was wrong. Also, this is not meant to, like, bash anyone. Like, I'm just retelling the stories of my life. Like, if you take it seriously, or if you, like, if anybody, like, that I know or from that time sees this, take it to a bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have every right to say what the fuck I want to say. It's my account. It's my page. The fuck, you got a problem? You can come hit me up. And so, and Catherine and I are still, like, mutuals on Instagram, oddly enough. So, no bad blood. Just, you're low-key racist. That's all it is. That's all it is. Bye.
My manager just texted me and said, hey, can you come in 3 hours early? We have no cashiers. Girl, yes, I will come save Ulta. But I just woke up. Like, literally, I woke up to that text at 11:10, and it's 11:30, and I was like, I'll try to be there by 12. I'm not gonna do my makeup, but I do want to wear some mascara because I don't have time to do my makeup. I asked, okay, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. My brain is like literally not working. I asked for the 4th of July off of work, so I really hope that someone else can go for the 4th of July since I'm coming in early. Like, please, because Natalie invited me to go to her, like, family lake house, and, like, who wouldn't want to do that, okay? Like, literally, who would not want to go to a cute little lake house? And especially for the 4th of July. So I really hope that I can go. I'm gonna bring it up, but, like, okay, it's so weird because part of me is a people pleaser and part of me does not give a, like, when it comes to people my age, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care to please you. But then when it comes to, like, where I work and stuff, I'm always very scared to ask for things. I don't know why. Like, I'm very scared to, like, ask for days off, or, like, I am, like, don't want to be seen going to the bathroom. Like, I don't know why. When it comes to, like, work and, like, professional stuff, I just want to be, like, a people pleaser. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know why, but when I was curling my lashes, they felt so sensitive. I think it's because my eyes are literally asleep. So maybe we're just gonna do a no makeup and just skincare routine. But while I'm at it, why don't I just show you what I'm using? I'm using the Bioma Hydrating Serum, and then over top of it, I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, the one with hyaluronic acid. This, okay, I know you're supposed to use hyaluronic acid at night, so maybe I shouldn't use that, but that is what I've been using as a moisturizer every day for the past couple days instead of my usual, like, CeraVe daily moisturizer. And I haven't broken out, and it's definitely giving bouncy skin. Okay, now for SPF, of course, I'm gonna go in with my Juice Beauty one. Thank God that I actually enjoy my work, because I'm just thinking, like, if this happened at my last job, I would have literally been like, oh no, I fell up the stairs trying to get out of bed this morning. I actually can't come in today at all. But I don't mind. I love sitting or standing at that little cashier and pressing all the little buttons and, like, talking to people. I actually think it's so fun. Let me take my daily vitamin. I have a massive pimple forming. Like, it doesn't look that big on my phone, but you can see from the side, she's massive. Let me take my daily vitamins. I'm taking 3 of them instead of 2 because something tells me I need vitamins for my day today. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna have time to eat. Maybe I'll pick up a pink drink and a croissant. Not to mention, my hair literally looks crazy. My curls are like out, whatever. Irreplaceable. Tattoos on your neck that drop down to your ankles. Shawty. Anyway, I'm hungry. I don't know what to eat. Chat, what should I eat? Ever since someone on live told me that my eyebrows look better without eyebrow gel, I've been having dilemmas. They probably do. They honestly probably do. Irreplaceable. I can't stop saying that. Where's my Aquaphor? Oh my god. I done lost my Aquaphor. Okay, we're gonna use a Laneige mask instead. Tastes so good. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. To think that I was gonna go back to bed until 12 too. I was like, I had like the urge to check my phone. I was like, let me just check my phone first. I had texts from like my TikTok, like social media manager. I had texts from my Ulta manager.
Now what's my favorite word? Icy. Bitch gon' smile, but I know she don't like me. 200 for a burst.
Okay, story time, because if I were to have a villain origin story, this would be it. To set the scene, this happened in I think the 3rd or 4th grade. It just like made me so mad that it haunts me to this day. No, wait, scratch that. This was definitely a middle school story. This definitely happened in middle school. Mind you, I am now 22 years old. I just graduated college, and this still makes my blood boil. It pops into my brain like maybe once a month. So you know how in middle school you have homeroom classes? There was this girl in my class that I was kind of family friends with. We were friends and our parents knew each other through us, and then they became friends because she was like one of the only other Korean girls at my school. We'll call this girl Julia. Me and Julia were pretty tight at this point, and I wish nothing but the best for her. Like, I hope she's doing great. This is not her fault. We were also in this class with this girl who was basically just the fucking school bully, okay? Like, that's what she was known for. She was in our class. She was just mean to literally everyone. She also played probably every sport at our like feeder high school, so you just didn't mess with this bitch. Like, homegirl was jacked at 12 years old. So this day there was like a presentation in the cafeteria, and we had to go to it with our homeroom and sit with our homeroom, and it's like a lunch and learn type of deal. So they gave us lunch, we ate, and like listened to the speaker. Presentation goes great. Me and Julia are sitting together, we're chatting, eating, whatever, having a good time. After the presentation's over, the teachers are like, okay girls, like go to the bathroom together with the girls in your homeroom. We're all in the bathroom, like in line, waiting to use the stalls. So a stall basically opens up for me and Julia at the same time, and we both go to the bathroom in separate stalls, of course. I'm like, fuck me for being a fast pisser. Of course, I was conveniently done first, and I was standing right outside waiting for Julia to get done. And the school bully girl that I mentioned earlier kicks her stall door open, okay? And when it opens, guess who's standing right fucking there? Me. The girl who actually did it giggles and runs away, and she never even sees her. Like, she's nowhere to be found. Julia doesn't even speak to me. Like, she just walks away and thinks it was me. And it wasn't me. Like, I was literally just standing there waiting for her. So I go to the rest of my classes for the day. Like, I'm pissed off, like, all day. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm getting blamed for something that I didn't even do. And I'm just sitting there like, god, I cannot wait for school to be over so I can go home and rant to my mom about this. Like, can't wait. I get home, and my mom is sitting there waiting for me with an email from Julia's mom pulled up about my actions. And of course, like, the second I get home, I'm like, Mom, please, that wasn't me. Like, I promise. I'm trying to tell her the full story. I'm like, that wasn't me. Like, please. And I don't know if my mom, like, believed me or her or what. She was, like, just mad that another mom emailed her about me, and that's why I got in trouble. Like, I still got in trouble for nothing. Like, hello? And that girl, like, never cared to hear me out. Like, we just beefed for the rest of middle school because I would always be like, hey, like, can we talk about it? Whatever. And she just beefed with me for the rest of school.
And then I ended up going to a different middle school for 8th grade and then a different high school as her entirely. So we just like never spoke again. I have no idea where she's at now. And of course, like I hope all is well with Julia. It's like not her fault, whatever. Like, I mean, if somebody opened my stall door when I was pissing, like I'd probably be pretty upset too. I think for me, it was like the fact that I still got in trouble at home, like really did it for me. Anyways, Julia, if you're watching this, that was not me. I would literally never do that to anybody, like actually ever. So, okay, makeup is all done. I love you guys. Bye.
So last night at like 11 p.m. at night, I was just scrolling through TikTok and I got a phone call from this number that I didn't know. It wasn't added to my contacts, and I was like, that's weird. I mean, I don't have this person added, but like I recognized the area code because I used to live in Oklahoma and the area code is 918. So I was like, weird. I don't know who this is. Like I don't answer the phone call, but like I texted them and I was like, who is this? And they text back this person's name. And let me just tell you that this person is literally one of the only people in this world that I dislike. This girl, I do not like her because of stuff she's done to me in the past. She was just like a really fake friend. When they texted that name, I was like, what the? Why is this person texting me right now? Like, I have not talked to this person in like so long. So obviously I want to know why they're texting me. So I was like, what's up? It's like 2 a.m. in Oklahoma because it's 2 hours ahead from Washington. So I'm kind of getting anxious and I don't know why, but I was like, why is she calling me? And how did she get my number? So I call the number back and they answer and they don't talk. And I'm like, hello? And someone says, hey. And I'm like, what's up? They start laughing. Well, I immediately know someone's prank calling me. Of course, I recognize the voice as soon as they start laughing. And I'm like, what are you doing? And how the hell did you come up with that name? Like, seriously, out of everyone, how did you come up with that name? And like, I seriously thought it was this person because I had just seen this person in my Instagram views on my story. But it was my little sister calling me with her friend's phone. Like, what is up with her and pranking me? I was super confused. And of course, out of everyone, she chose that one person. But I'm actually so glad it wasn't actually her. That's my little story time. Bye.